Okay, I am here today to discuss with you absolute value. An equation for absolute value. If I sound like I'm panting, it's because I'm out of shape and I just climbed to the top of the hill at San Rafael where the infamous letter N for Nevada resides. This mile marker, Protect America's Resources, is emblematic of zero, or the end of our journey. Nevertheless, witness the power of zero as we are at the top of the hill. And often enough, we think of math and the idea of negative numbers, positive numbers, integers, often enough in terms of quantity and various accounting and economic ideas. However, it can just as easily be thought of in terms of distance, and that concept is much more fruitful and opens the door to many ideas in physics. I'm here with my brother and sister, Oso and Sasha. So you have a journey of however many steps it was for me to get to the top of this hill. And then as I journey in the opposite direction, you can think of that as the idea of a negative number. It's going backwards. The distance of the path that took me from my house or where I'm working to get here was a certain number of steps or a certain number of miles or meters, however we want to measure it. I'm going to think right now in terms of steps, however. So we're at 0 steps. We're at a number of steps. And now I'm going to go backwards. So that's -1 step. The German Shepherd's walking over me. -2 steps. And -3 steps. Now recall there's a problem, Algebra 1 students, for the absolute value of -3 minus 8. So we've just gone -3 steps. Now we're going to go back another 8 steps. So I'm going to count 8 more. -1 again, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. We might have cheated a little bit with that one, but -7. This is less than perfect because there's a big sagebrush here in my way, but just go with the idea right now. -7 and then -8. So what's -8 and -3 together? You know, we went back 3 steps, and we went back another 8 steps. So 3 plus 8, or 8 plus 3 is 11. So that's -8 altogether. But the total number, the absolute value of how many steps backwards I went, is 11 steps. So the absolute value of -3 minus 8 is just -11, right, Sasha? Right, Oso? And absorb, as I attempt to enunciate words, the view of Reno, Nevada, and even Sparks. We can see downtown Reno and the University of Nevada, Reno. I'm not quite sure if we can see Proctor R. Hug High School, but perhaps if one squints their eyes, they can. You can see the Nugget and the Grand Sierra Resort. And then never mind, this isn't a geography class, but this whole valley is the way it is, and the topography is the way it is, because this was once a sea. It is water that's shaped these valleys. But the top of the hill, again, you can think of as 0, and then going down, -1 steps, -2 steps, -3 steps, -4 steps to the bottom.